Okay, I know I said I was going to do walk around videos for the cars first, but a project has come up and I think now's a good time to get this documented. What we're going to do today is add sound deadening to the trunk of the Golf, mostly just to get rid of any road noise and in an attempt to get rid of my exhaust drone. Doesn't drone too bad from the cabin, but if I can get it to quiet down a tiny bit more, I would consider that a win. I guess I should probably go over my exhaust setup, huh? But it was previously just a muffler delete, so I had the cat and resonator intact with both the mid and suitcase muffler removed. Sounded great, but the drone was just pretty unbearable out in the streets, especially between 2.5 and 3,000 RPM. Those of you that run muffler deletes or even straight pipes know how bad the drone is around that RPM range. So I decided to add a vibrant resonator to it. You can't really see it down there, but so now the current exhaust setup is cat, resonator, and vibrant resonator to dual tips. And that has gotten rid of the drone significantly, made the car a lot better to drive daily, and still sounds good. It sounds good when you get on it, but when you're cruising, it's nice and quiet. So what we're going to be adding is some good old sound deadening, courtesy of my brother Joe Engineer. Shout out to him. Some Acumat Hyperflex. So hopefully this gets rid of the drone a tiny bit, and we'll see how this goes. So first thing we got to do is empty out the trunk. So now with the trunk completely cleared out of anything, I think the next thing to do is to prep the surface, and that's going to be involving some vacuuming and a wipe down with some degreaser, so we can have a nice clean surface for the material to stick onto. So let's get that done. Okay, the trunk has been vacuumed and wiped down with some isopropyl, so I think we're ready to start sticking stuff on and see how this turns out. One thing I just remembered is doing the all-important sound deadening test. Yep, that's pretty tin canny like. Okay, so after a couple hours of work, finally done. It's not perfect by any means, but it should make a difference. The only thing left to do now is put everything back and go for a drive and see how much of a difference it made. Before I forget, I gotta do the required sound deadening test. That's sounding pretty solid. No more tin can sounds. Okay, so we're gonna give this a test right now with the Apple Watch, using the sound meter to see if it made any difference. Let's try this out. Okay, it's the next day, and I've had some time to test out the car to see if the sound deadening made any difference. And I noticed three things. One, it did get rid of some road noise. Two, it did not really get rid of my exhaust drone. It may have made a small difference. As you saw in the Apple Watch sound meter, the highest we got to was about 76 decibels, which isn't really loud inside, but it doesn't help that I never had a baseline reading with that Apple Watch, so I won't really know if it actually made a difference. But from driving the car, I think it made a small difference in exhaust noise, but I wouldn't consider that a solution to getting rid of exhaust drone. Number three, it did help my music sound a little clearer inside as a result of the road noise being gone, so got a couple benefits out of the work. I know I said that the next videos were going to be walk around videos of the car, but this sound deadening project just came out of nowhere, so I decided to go ahead and tackle it. And I know you guys want to see the MX3 really badly, so next videos coming up, I'll be sure to feature MX3 content. So until then, see you guys later.